Let's go. My 90 asteroid. Yep, the title looks fine. Right. Just doing my dailies. I got so much worse at this game and I don't know why. I think it's because I've been so focused on Honkai Star Rail. Like I suck at dodging out of nowhere. Oh, they brought this back. Is this double tacit field? Oh, okay. So we have double tacit field drops. Um, I want arrow. Hi, what's up, Ian? I'm gonna farm arrow tacits. Where's arrow? Yeah. Apparently, Zeshi's confirmed first part or the first phase of 1.2, which is nice. I thought so. I predicted it. I was like, no way they open up with a free 5-star. They're gonna lose out on money. But at least Xiangli free for the second half. Farming some arrow shit for my Gion. Yeah, dude. Well, in the second half, yeah. He's confirmed free. That's all that really matters. Confirmed free. So many people were like speculating whether or not he'd actually be free, but like, I don't know. Like, there were too many leakers. Too many leakers were saying the exact same thing. Though I understand why people would be skeptical. Bro, this lightning stuff is so annoying. Bro, I have to dodge the lightning more than I do the mobs. What the, is this a glitch? What I miss? Nothing much, Snowy. We just got confirmed free Zhang Liao for the second half, and we also got confirmed 120 FPS for the game in 1.2. Really, bro? S, 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 not S. Wow, only one good echo. Only one good echo. Oh, nice, yeah. Makes it a lot easier on people who don't believe in leaks. Also, 120 FPS is such a huge change. It was one of the few things that I really loved about ZZZ. The game felt so much better by just turning on 120 FPS. It is such an underrated change. Zhang Liao's free, yeah. He's confirmed free for the second half, 5-star. He's gonna be on an event. What the fuck? Yep. I'm not really surprised. Like, I'd be surprised if we get a 5-star for the Game Awards in Honkai Star Rail this year. I wasn't surprised by Kuro at all. Because they have, like, an actual track record of giving 5-stars for free. Or putting them in, like, events. They did that all the time, yeah. Hello? What's up, Kudagaya? Just doing my dailies. Just doing my dailies. Really, man? Really, man? Bro, this is the pain of farming for 3 cost echoes. This is the pain. Like, you just get every single one a different damage bonus? Spectro, Glacio, Havoc, and Electro. We got almost every single damage bonus but Arrow. Like, oh my god. And then, of course, the ice one doesn't get any Glacio either. Like, oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful. You just love to see it. Oh wait, I remember someone told me that they prefer the on stream. They prefer it to be a little louder. Let me know if it gets too high because I have my mic volume pretty low. But I don't know. I need to get like an app that boosts my mic volume. It's punishment for hating on our beloved Baiji. Whoa, okay, man. Enough with the Baiji, man. Nobody cares about her. It's actually so hilarious that one day I just randomly start hating on Baiji and say it's over for her if we get another healing limited like Verena. And then the very next day we get drip marketing for the Shorekeeper, who's a limited Verena. We love to see it. Your luck is bad now? Nah. The shopkeeper? Yep. Bro, the lightning in this tacit field is the most annoying thing ever. Like, this has to be the most annoying tacit field in the game. Hi chat, what's in the kitchen? A free Xiangli now. Please, arrow damage. Oh my god. And I don't get a single glacial damage, havoc damage. Fusion. Nothing no, nothing no. I don't know what I expected. I really don't. I got one single arrow damage echo out of that entire thing. At least I already have a good 4 cost from the beginning of the game. But holy man. Alright, let's level it up, see if we get anything good. That's what double drops, by the way. Double echo drops. That's what double echo drops. What do you guys think it's gonna get? I'm going with crit rate, crit damage, resonance liberation, and resonance skill. But hey, the Tacit gives more echoes, no, but I would rather have Shell X2 though. Event is an event, yeah. Defense, HP, all flat, double HP, full def, bro. You guys are just straight up haters. What is wrong with you? Don't worry, I'll prove you wrong. All of you are going to be proven wrong right here. Like, it got crit rate, so if it gets crit damage, it's like, eh. Bro, why'd you guys have to say def HP, bro? Why'd you guys have to say that? You just cursed it. I don't think my Yinlin needs any echoes, right? Alright, I think I need to bring, there's an echo I think I need to bring to, like, level 25. Yeah, I need to bring both of these to level 25 to see if they get crit rate. So we're gonna do that right now. Alright, crit rate. It's coming home, boys. It's coming home. It's coming home, boys. It's coming home. It's coming home. Don't worry. Really? I need to do a little more. Their game always gives HP plus defense. Yeah, I'm not happy. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for making my life easier. Sorry, just woke up. Just joined, just woke up. Oh, good, man. Stream just started. So we're getting a free 5-star? Yep, it's confirmed. You already read the patch notes? No, I just think it's been leaked. Like, they've actually, like, officially confirmed it on their site or something like that. No arrow, no arrow, no arrow. Who's surprised? No one. Especially not me. Alright. Time to get crit rate, boys. Time to get crit rate. Look at that. Look at that crit damage roll right there. I know so many of you are jealous of that. I think that's a max roll. I know all of you are jealous. And right here, we're going to get a max roll crit rate. And 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, man. Like, why? Every time I get a high roll echo, it never gets the second crit stat. It never does. Like, not bad. It's fine, right? Because I'm going to be running this on, like, sub DPSs. So they don't need perfect stats, but I need crit rate on at least one of these. Because I'm running out of crit rate. Like, let me see how much crit rate my Zeshi would have right now. I need to check. Because I don't think it's very high. I think it's like 50%, maybe less. Switch. Whoops. Not mean to do that. What? There we go. 4 cost. Yenlin. 1 cost. Equip. And equip. So my Zeshi would have 300 crit damage with 42 crit rate. That's kind of low. I need more crit substats. Echoes are easily farmable. They definitely give great stats out unless you grind it. Yeah, I'm not grinding echoes. Like, I know I can hunt echoes, but I'm just not doing that. Praying that 120 will be available on iPhone. It'll probably be available on any mobile device that supports 120 FPS. Like the iPad Pros, the new iPhones, like anything with 120 FPS. Ain't that bad, to be honest. It's not terrible, but it's not great in my opinion. I was scared you're building Baiji. No. I only put this on her because she's also Glacial. Like, I just did this so I could, like, see what stats my Zeshi would have. I don't know if Zeshi has, like, crit rate substats or not. Or if she has crit damage substats, so. Because I haven't really been paying attention to her kit like that. But that fucking sucks. Like, that actually blows. Do I have at least like a 1-cost moonlet that I can upgrade to try and get double crit on? Baiji. 1-cost moonlet. I have 1. Yeah, oh no, I have 2. So I have 2 that I can roll on. Okay. Actually, let me unequip. Actually, no, I can feed it, right? I can feed the thing that failed earlier. Yeah, I can feed this. Oh, that's so annoying. Whatever. I'm just not gonna use my XP then. Please get a crit stat. Oh my god. Unlock. This is my last hope. My last hope. Crit. Crit. I play Ling on 120 FPS on mobile. Yeah. Her SIG is probably giving crit rate. No, her SIG gives crit damage. Dude, the 1 costs aren't even maxed yet. Yeah, because they already got double crit. If an Echo gets double crit that early, I'm gonna focus on trying to get other double crit Echoes before maxing that one out. Because maxing an Echo takes up like 140,000 Echo XP. Like that is 2 days worth of Echo XP to max 1 Echo. So I'd rather just focus and level Echoes to 15 to see what substats they get, so I can get more double crits. Zashi's weapon having 72% crit damage on level 90 is crazy. Yeah. All the Rectifier characters have a boosted substat for crit. Like for their signature Rectifier. I've realized that. All Rectifier characters get a boost in the substat. Which is like kinda unfair. But it is what it is. Quick 1 pull on Xiangli. Nada. What pity am I at? Let's see. I'm at 55 pity. Well, now I'm at 56, I think. I lost Yunli 50-50 to Bronya. Go for Fei Xiao. Bronya, if you have good speed relics on Bronya, you can run her with Fei Xiao and Gallagher. And then you'd probably just need like March 7th or Robin. Like, it's actually a really good team from what I've seen. Rectifier has low base attack, so it makes sense. Greetings, what's up, Johnny? Can't wait for SK's weapon banner. Who's SK? Scar? I don't know. Would you lose the 50-50? No, I'd win. Knowing my luck, I'd lose the 50-50. My only 50-50 win in this game was from Genshin. I lost a 50-50 on Gion's banner. Was guaranteed for Yin Lin. Won Yin Lin. And then I got Genshin early and won the 50-50. Finally got Dim Forest Exploration 100%. Oh, I got my shit to 100% by just walking around in the videos. Like, I've gotten so much more exploration from just walking around in my videos and finding chests. From 1 to 10, what would you rate JJK? Probably like an 8 or 9. I think it's become really popular to hate on JJK because it's mostly fighting. Like, there's almost always fighting and choreography. However, it's about what happens in the midst of those fights that I think is what really makes it special. I think JJK is underrated in terms of storytelling. Because everyone who either doesn't read the series or reads it to hate on it is always like, oh, but it's only fights. Oh, it's only fights. Like, it's a lot more than just fighting. How can you tell what pity you're at? You just go here, you press this thing that looks like a clock, and then you go here and you see it goes by 5 each time. So this is 5 pity, 10, 15, 20. And then you just go all the way over here. 11, 5 times 11 is 55. So I'm at 55 pity. This game has me changing girl so much from Camellia, then Xiangli, then Shorekeeper. That's how it always is with these games, man. The designs just get better and better and better. Though Shorekeeper ended up being way better than I expected. Like, I've seen her leaks, right? But her leaked character model from like a month ago was completely different. Like, it was way less detailed. Searing hot take, playable Camellia is lame. I think the exact same thing. I think Camellia is the character in the story that I'm least interested in becoming playable. And the worst part about it is she also has vines. It's leaked that she's a vine user. Verena already uses vines. Like, I don't need another vine user on my team. And she's also going to be Havoc probably. So Geshu Lin is also probably going to be Havoc. I'd rather just get Geshu Lin. Let's fucking go. Yao is free. Yup, Yao. Zhengli Yao is free. Confirmed second phase of 1.2. Her old model looks like PGR character, yeah. How hard is it for these gacha games to get a pity counter? I don't know. I know Wuwa's pity counter is way better. Or at least like way more up to date than like other games. Like it almost immediately updates every single time. Like on HSR, sometimes I have to wait like an entire hour or 2 hours for it to count my pity. Like I actually don't understand why, but it takes that long. Uncultured. Yeah. Whatever, Sims. Zhang Liao needs to be first? Nah. If they did Zhang Liao first for the launch of a patch, Zeshi banner sales would drop. Because the opening of a patch always gets more players in it than the second phase of a patch. So, I predicted it like 2 weeks ago. I was like, Zeshi is going to be the first banner. Because if they start off with a free character, Zeshi's banner is going to get worse sales. Yeah, I was free, so I basically won my 50-50 on Xiangli. Yep. I can't get Xiangli anymore. I have to go for Zeshi. I guarantee he needs Zeshi's weapon. I'm like 50 pity on the weapon banner. So that's going to be like easy to get. And I also want Zeshi though, because Zeshi has my favorite animations in the game. I think she's very underrated. Weapon pity for Yao is ready? Nice. Don't get me wrong, Camellia as a waifu is understandable, but the trope that, oh, this character is cool, they're definitely going to be playable, is simply too lame and predictable. I mean, the thing is, it's predictable because these games do it over and over again. Like, that's just kind of how it is. Like, any character who plays a semi-important role in the story of a patch is almost always guaranteed to become an actual playable character. Like, it's just always how it is with these gacha games. They simply won't invest. Like, the entire point is to get you invested on the characters through story. So they're not going to put in a bunch of random ass characters and then randomly release like a new character being playable that wasn't in the story like that. They also don't focus on NPC models all that much. Like, Yan is the special exception in this game. So it's just super predictable to know when we're getting a new character. Like, they appear in the story. And you can tell by how much detail is on their model. That you can instantly tell. Elements don't matter in Wuwa, so Camellia being Havoc doesn't matter. No, it's because I don't want two Havoc DPSs. Like, Camellia will likely be Rectifier and another sub DPS, but I don't want two Havocs. Like, if I have to choose between two Havoc DPSs, I'm going with Genshin. I just like Genshin way more. Because there are some towers that benefit off of you having a certain element. Like, I think right now it's Spectro and Fusion. So you get like a 20% damage bonus by having a DPS on that element. So I'm not gonna waste, what, like 200 plus pulls on two Havoc DPSs? What about solo leveling? Solo leveling was like my first manhwa ever. And I've always loved it. It is enjoyable mid. I think of it as the same as I think Demon Slayer. Though honestly, I enjoy solo leveling more than Demon Slayer. But it doesn't have a crazy story. But the fights are so fucking hard that I don't give a shit. Like Dragon Ball is the exact same. Dragon Ball doesn't have a crazy story. But the fights are just hard. That's all that matters to me. Zeshi looks pale to me, or is it just me? It kind of fits her character though. Like she looks like a recluse shy girl that just spends all her time painting. Like it's not that surprising in my opinion. Solo was your first manga? It was my first manhwa. My first manga was Naruto. They nerfed Scar's attack frequency. I'm not surprised. Scar's attacks were copied straight from Malekith from Elden Ring. And most people playing gachas didn't sign up for Elden Ring level bosses. So they probably had to nerf Scar because of people complaining. I don't really care. It doesn't really affect me. I don't really care too much, but it is what it is. It's expected at the end of the day. These games are targeted towards casuals, and casuals don't want to have a hard time on a boss. It's that simple. These gacha games are made to where you're supposed to not have any skill to be able to clear the content. Like, it's always about time investment. It's never about skill. What is your favorite anime slash manga? It's between One Piece or Naruto. I think if I read the One Piece anime and then I read the One Piece manga. If I compared manga to manga, I'd probably go for One Piece first. But if I'm going anime to anime, I prefer Naruto. One Piece's pacing is complete dog shit, and it ruins a lot of the story. Like, it's just way too long. Like, they'll take... Like, I don't know if you guys have seen recently, if you've been keeping up with One Piece, they adapted Garp's panel from chapters, like 100 chapters ago. And they took one single panel and made it a 2.5 minute scene. Like, the pacing is just atrocious. Yeah. I believe manhua with an HUA is Chinese manga or like webcomic. And then manhwa WHA is Korean. If death comes to skill for the holograms, the skill less. Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about Tower of Adversity. Like the holograms are just optional bosses, but like end game content, Tower of Adversity, it's supposed to be a thing where you're like not supposed to really have skill like that. Dude, I don't even know how to read the One Piece manga because it's also cramped. Really? Isn't there like 1100 chapters? What do you mean it's cramped? Are you saying they're like trying to get too much information in at once? I can't lie, the story of Wuwa is giving me heavy Naruto vibes with the fact that you're basically the sage themselves. Uh, I can't really. The problem with Naruto is that whole reincarnation shit is literally useless. Like, there's a lot of debate. Like One Piece, we all know it. These anime communities constantly debate each other on who's the best. And the most common thing that's brought up for shitting on Naruto is the fact that him and Sasuke are reincarnations of Indra and Ashura, not realizing that it didn't do shit for them. It actually didn't make them any stronger. It didn't do shit. It just meant that the souls were clinging to them. Don't make me rake about the One Piece manga when there's fights. I cannot tell what is happening. Oh yeah, this is the one problem One Piece has. It has not that good choreography. I'm gonna be honest. One Piece does not have good choreography. Whether it be the manga or the anime, there is not consistent choreography at all. However, I think that's kind of what Oda's going for. Like he just made this like goofy world where any and everyone can do anything and fight in their own way. So it becomes really weird. My friend who keeps up with One Piece read Berserk and he told me why there is no text. Uh, I love One Piece, but I'd rather watch the anime even with the shit pacing. Really? I don't know. The anime is like it's really bad, man. Like you have to put it in perspective, right? 3 episodes of One Piece is an hour, and there's over 1,000 episodes. Like even let's say even if you were spending literally like 12 hours a day watching One Piece, like you would still probably take like 3 to 4 weeks to finish the entire series. Like, and the pacing really is like at the beginning, it is really really bad. Like later on, once you hit Wano, it's not as bad because the pretty animation kind of keeps you distracted. But before Wano, the pacing is absolutely atrocious. I know, right? It's just like the manga goes fun back. These guys are reincarnation. Yeah, exactly. Like they didn't do anything for Naruto and Sasuke at all. Like the Sage of Six Paths just comes down, gives them powers. However, those powers had nothing to do with Indra or Ashura. Like it was just completely useless. Like, oh, there's this reincarnation cycle. Before you, it was Madara and Hashirama. Now it is you and Sasuke. Like that's it. Like it didn't add anything to the story. Yo, what's up? Haven't been able to watch these past few streams. What's up, Rico? Welcome. What about DBZ then? DBZ's pacing, I'm pretty sure, is also decently bad. However, I think that the fights go so fucking hard it doesn't matter. The problem I have with One Piece pacing isn't when the fights are going on, it's when the fights aren't going on. DBZ is almost always completely fights. Dragon Ball, literally 50% of the show is just fighting. Like, that is the entire premise of the show. In One Piece, it takes a while to really get to some big fights that really matter and actually interest you. Like, nobody wants to see Luffy run after fucking Llama Man in Wano for like 10 episodes straight because he stole fucking Momo or whatever her name is. Like, nobody wants to watch that. No one's interested in that. And they stretch it out like crazy. I watched the One Piece anime. I got 600 episodes in. I got up to Ace's death, and it was so stupid how it happened, I stopped watching. Yeah, that is definitely one of the most controversial things to this day. Ace's death has to be like... it's actually like, wow. It's like, wow. Like, they went through all that trouble. They lost probably hundreds of pirates trying to get him back. Luffy stood up to 3 admirals when he could have been stomped on like an ant. And he goes and kills himself because of a dad joke. He dies, and it's all for nothing because Akainu made a dad joke. Like, that shit actually pissed me off. One Piece takes 30 episodes to do one fight? Bro, sometimes longer. Bro, the Luffy versus Kaido fight lasted 2 to 3 years in the anime. That's how long it was. It lasted 2 to 3 years in the anime. Just Luffy versus Kaido and Wano. Like, it was terrible. They made Madara too broken, so they just came up with random bullshit. The problem with Naruto is that in Naruto, if you're off guard, your durability is way lower. Like, even in Boruto, like, full KCM Naruto, when caught off guard, because Sasuke ends up doing some bullshit, like someone takes control of Sasuke, they teleport his sword inside Naruto, and it goes completely through him. But the real part that is bullshit is regen. Like, I'm pretty sure Madara with the 10 tails is able to instantly regen. So I have no clue how that shit actually, like, killed him. That's the only part that makes no sense. Like, it's actually consistent where weaker characters can kill way stronger characters off guard. But the regen should have just saved them. Yep, it's been years and I still haven't watched, but I'm actually thinking of continuing the manga. What, One Piece? Yeah, I would. The manga is significantly easier to read, even though the manga itself also has pretty bad basing at times. I'm not gonna lie. It's just an Oda thing. But it's a lot better and easier than watching the anime. Like, watching the anime will take up way, way more time. Like, you can get through a chapter within a couple of minutes. But then they killed Madara in the most awful way. Then we got the garbage Kaguya fight, then Boruto. I feel like a lot of people blindly hate Boruto. I used to blindly hate Boruto. Then I actually read the manga and I liked it. The Boruto anime, don't get me wrong, is ass. But the Boruto manga is actually good. Like, as much as people hate on it, it's solid. It's like a solid 7 out of 10. I also didn't mind Kaguya because legit, like, the entire series, she was foreshadowed. Like, there wasn't all the way back to fucking Kimimaru, or not Kimimaru, but that bone guy that used to be like, or he used to be Orochimaru's old like chosen vessel, and he had like the bone shit. It was told that he was from fucking Otsutsuki. Like, it was hinted at. Like, he has the bone shit, and then Kaguya also has the bone shit. Yeah, he was raw, yeah. Bro, why does my Genshin not auto-lock? I still blindly hate Boruto. I mean, you can, but it's like... Boruto is way too blindly hated because people just don't give it a shot. It's really like sometimes it can be annoying depending on the person. Like they've probably seen like a few clips of Boruto on YouTube that makes him look really bad, and then they just use that to base off like, oh, Boruto's complete garbage. Like, no, bro, no. I read the Boruto manga. It is not any better. Any better than Naruto? I think Naruto is better, but I still think Boruto is good. Like it is good. Like it's like the plot twist and the way the power system actually works. Like it's good. I think a lot of people just hate on Boruto because of the power scaling. Like the kids are stronger than Naruto and both Sasuke combined. And it isn't even close, by the way. Like, so many people get mad at the power scaling, talking about aliens, blah, 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 blah. Like, let's be honest. Oh, I miss when Naruto was about ninjas. Bro, literally the first episode of Naruto is a fucking kaiju. It's the Nine Tails rampaging through a village. Like, it was never about ninjas, man. No, I watched it till the Ishiki fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like the anime is way worse. Like if you hate Boruto off the anime, that's completely valid. The anime is absolute trash. It only has a few good episodes, being the Momoshiki fight and the Ishiki fight. But everything else, it's like I can't really get behind it.
Would these be enough for your needs? Tell me if there's anything else you want.
Naruto or Black Clover? Naruto. I've watched Black Clover too, and I kept up with the manga until fucking Lucius. But lately I've just not been reading it. I haven't been that interested in it. The problem is the mangaka went to fucking Giga. So now his chapters come out every 3 months. So I'm just not that interested anymore. Like it takes way too long.
Onwards. Listen up. Life isn't everything.
That first episode clearly shows about it wasn't about ninjas. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was no like you have to think about it, right? What about Naruto making legit like 1,000 shadow clones within the third episode? Shouts, bro, this is the sickest ninja ever. Like this is the sickest ninja ever. By the way, technically speaking, Kurama is a alien. Like the people who say, "Oh, it wasn't about aliens." Kurama is legit an alien. He is part of the Ten Tails, who is straight up an alien. The crying Boruto meme, though, yeah. Boruto got absolutely fucked over with its animation. I don't know what happened. They should have just done seasonal like they did for Bleach. Like people really underestimate the power of animation has. Demon Slayer manga wise is like mid. Like I'd say Demon Slayer manga is worse than Boruto manga. But it has the highest sales of all time, like peak manga sales of all time for any manga in a year because of the anime. Like depending on your anime adaptation, your series can just blow up like all the way out of the water. Did you read the final chapter of My Hero? I did. I don't exactly like it, but it is what it is. I never thought almost entire Gacha CC is so fast covering the recent news. Oh yeah. Bro, Gacha CCs are so fast because they want the views, bro. It's that simple. Like, the faster you post something before everyone else, obviously your shit's gonna pop up on more people's recommended. It is what it is. I disagree. Boruto manga just feels like something that shouldn't exist. And Demon Slayer, I can't agree, bro. Like, the Boruto manga is so fucking good, especially the plot twist before Two Blue Vortex. It is so fucking good. Like, I feel like you're just kind of looking at it from the lens of, I wish this stopped at Naruto, which is fine, but that doesn't make the story bad. Two things can be true at once, right? Plus, Naruto never even fixed anything. Like, the entire point of Naruto was him becoming Hokage, yes, but he never fixed anything because it was always foreshadowed. Like, like, even in, like, the flashbacks that we see during Naruto Shippuden, it is shown that Kaguya is aware of Momoshiki and Ishiki. Like, she's aware they're both stronger than them, both stronger than her, and she's also aware that they're gonna come to Earth eventually, and they're way stronger than her. So it was set up even in Naruto Shippuden for Boruto to be a sequel. Did I get spoiled on Naruto Shippuden? Have you not watched Naruto? It's a useless flashback, but maybe. It's just a quick flashback where she's like, yo, my brothers are coming. Like, that's about it. That's literally it. The fights carry Demon Slayer more than the fights carry JJK? Yeah. Bro, nobody talked about Demon Slayer when the manga was out. I'm gonna be completely honest. I never saw anyone talking about Demon Slayer during its manga run. Then the moment the anime come out, it was just, oh, the animation, the fights, absolute peak. Like, animation can really change the game. To be fair, I probably won't read it anyways. What, Boruto or Shippuden? Wasn't Kaguya's backstory anime only, or am I missing something? Was it? I mean, even if it was, it won't change anything, because Boruto wasn't out at the time. Let me see. You may be right, you may not be. I can't tell right now. Because it won't show me whether or not anime. Here it is. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's only anime. What do you think about Yun Li? She's not bad. She's not good. If you have Robin, pull for Yun Li. If you don't have Robin, don't pull for Yun Li. That's all I'm going to say. Just wait for Fei Xiao or someone else. Actually, if you do have Robin, just go for Fei Xiao. Yun Li can be very strong. Like, I've actually seen videos where she gets like her ult off constantly, like hit 300-400k, hit 300-400k. However, you need the optimal supports. Otherwise, that drops to like 200k. And it's no better than like a Dan Heng or a Xiangli. I'm just going to be completely honest. Doesn't Fei Xiao also want Robin? She does. Any follow-up attacker wants Robin. It just is what it is. Robin is super broken, and I'm waiting for her rerun right now so I can get her myself. Fei Xiao is washed though. She still needs versions to go through. That's the problem. Like, they can easily just buff her through a new version to where she gets her stacks faster. Like, the only issue with Fei Xiao is her stacks. If they just make her E2, her base kit, she's instantly as good as Acheron or Firefly. The only problem right now is that she's competing with a doctor ratio, and she really isn't that much better because of how long it takes to get her ult up. Yunli, I don't have her, but she is Xiangli and Dan Heng level, so isn't she good? No. Okay, I'm gonna try and explain this. An average Dan Heng is probably gonna do 500k a cycle at E0. An average Jingliu is probably gonna do 500k a cycle at E0. I'm talking high investment. I'm not talking low investment. I'm talking high investment. What the heck? Yunli is probably gonna do 500 to 600k a cycle, just like the rest of these guys. So it's the exact same. Acheron does 1 million a cycle at E0. And Firefly does nearly 2 million a cycle at E0. And Fei Xiao is also going to do like 1 million a cycle at E0. So that's why Yunli isn't really worth it. Because she's doing half the damage. For the exact same amount of pulls. Like, unless you have every single optimal support for Yunli, that being like Ting Yun, Huo Huo, and Robin, you're gonna be kind of losing out on a bit of damage. Also, another annoying thing about Yunli is if you're using On the Fall of an Eon for your Firefly, her best free-to-play Lycone is On the Fall of an Aeon, and you can't get a second one. Like, so if you run a Firefly and a Yunli team, you have to pull for her Lycone no matter what, because they're both destruction. Yeah, it's crazy. She has the highest multipliers in the game. You can better get her top damage. Same issue Moze has. He doesn't get his Fuwa as often as he should. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the real issue. Like, her multipliers are fine. It is the stacks. Like, the fact that you have to do 24 hits. Like, you have to really think about that, right? 24 hits to do as much damage as 2 boot hill skills. Like, that's just not worth it. It's not worth it in the slightest. Like, her E2 actually, like, changes everything. It does make her Acheron and Firefly level. I don't have many characters because I played for not too long, so I thought Yunli could work. She can work. That's the thing, right? Any character, any DPS in this game can work. You just have to put the investment in and have the teammates for it. Like, it's about, do you want to get the new strongest DPS that does double the damage and also requires less investment? Or do you want to get a character you like more, but is going to cost you way more time? It's really that simple when it comes to pulling for characters in that game. I feel like Yunli is very good due to being a Clara quality of life for the current state of the game, which Clara is a very underrated character. Okay, this is going to be going into a bit of league territory, okay? So, this is for like the 2.5 MOC. The boss has 2.7 million HP in the 2.5 MOC. And this doesn't account for the fact that he's a single boss. He's not like the past and present, you know, those Firefly bosses that are 3 different bosses at once, so you can get all damage on all 3 of them. He is just a single mob, a single boss with 2.7 million HP. And he doesn't have any mechanic, as far as I've seen, to help follow-up attackers or counter-attackers. So, a Yunli, who is probably going to do like 160k every ult to that boss, has to do that ult 10 times to kill him. Like, at least 10 times to kill that boss. Get a character that's fun to play with. Yeah, that's another thing. Xiangli is fun to play with. Like, she actually is fun to play with. I'd argue she's more fun to play with than Fei Xiao. Because counter attackers are just the most fun playstyle in the game, in my opinion. Like, it's just satisfying. But in terms of actually, like, in terms of pull value, in terms of worth for your account, it's simply not worth it. Like, we have an Acheron rerun on the horizon. Acheron is coming soon. Zhaoqiu is coming in the second phase. So if you go for Zhaoqiu, you can then get Acheron on a rerun and instantly have an Acheron team. Like, that's the problem. You really have to look at it from, do I want to have more fun, or do I want to go for what'll make me clear content easier? I really like the character designs and animation, but I wish it was a movement-based game. Same. Black Swan is rerun alongside Fei Xiao? No. Sparkle's rerunning... Oh wait, no, with Fei Xiao? I don't know. Reruns are never confirmed. Leakers were saying that Black Swan was going to rerun this patch, and then she didn't. Like, leakers cannot confirm reruns. I actually think it is more likely that we either get a Robin or a Venturine rerun than it is that we get a Black Swan rerun. Because it just make more sense for the patch. Acheron is after Fei Xiao patch? Yeah, probably. Like, before I was going to go for E2 S1 Fei Xiao because it was that broken. But I've now decided that I'd rather go for, like, Robin and Ling Sha. Because Ling Sha is really broken for the break team and I don't have Ruan Mei. So, like, I can make up the damage I'm losing from not having Ruan Mei by getting Ling Sha on the break team. True, they might rerun Robin. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what they did with Yun Li. They reran Ho Ho, the best sustain for Yun Li possible. So they'll probably rerun a support or a Venturine who is the best sustain to run with Fei Xiao. Because let's be honest here, right? So many people skipped Robin. So many people skipped Robin, including me. I skipped Robin. I thought she was going to be ass. I thought she wasn't necessary. Boom. She ended up being broken as shit for all these follow-up attackers. Like, it was like a huge side turn, right? I need Black Swan to complete my dot team and a pseudo Acheron support. Basically her versatility. I've heard that the dot team requires E1 to perform like at max performance. Is that true? I've heard if you have like Black Swan's E1 and Kafka's E1, the dot team just becomes like significantly better. If the 3.0 rumors are true, I would love to pull Blade. I can't use in the endgame. I can use in the endgame? Yeah, same. Bro, Blade is one of my favorite designs in the game. Blade and Jing Yuan are two of the sickest characters in the game, and they're both complete dog shit. I looked at a video the other day, right? Keep in mind, this person was simply showing off like Jing Yuan versus 5 enemies and Yun Li versus 5 enemies. But the catch was Jing Yuan was at E6 and Yun Li was at E0. And Yun Li did more damage. Like Jing Yuan, oh my god, he got fucked over. And HP draining mechanic just isn't really supported in this game right now. E0 is enough for Acheron. E1 makes her more like Zhaoqiu. E1 really isn't necessary for Acheron at all. The only Eidolon that I'd say is really like a game changer for Acheron is her E2. Since you can run Sparkle. Like, that's the only Eidolon that I really see as worth it for her. Like, her Light Cone takes precedence over any Eidolons. Because it allows her to do 2 stacks each time she skills. Versus 1. Making her able to get her ult significantly faster. Still waiting for the inevitable Harmony character that will make dog characters crit. Oh! Yo, I'm crowing. Are you fine? Are you fine with hearing like slight leaks of a character? Or, like leaked characters? Like we don't know who they are, but like their path and shit has been leaked. Yeah. So it's been leaked that they found a model for a wind nihility character, like in the files. So a wind nihility character is already confirmed. So that's probably going to be good for the dot team. I don't know how good she's going to be, but it is confirmed that we're getting like another dot character. If they're going to make the banner like in Genshin where you could choose course and pull. Okay, so it's not the same as Genshin's Chronicled Wish banner. So the new leaked banner that they're making is a banner where these new characters, you pull for them and they have a different path. It's no different to pulling for an exact like a new character. But it's the same character with a different path. From what I've seen, it may not even be possible to get the previous versions of the old characters. Like, let's say Kafka gets a new path. If you didn't have that old path, I don't think you can get that version of Kafka anymore. Unless they rerun that specific version. But this new banner is supposedly like just this new path for these characters. To replace Black Swan, maybe. Who knows? But she is a wind nihility character. And we all know recent characters are way stronger than these older ones. So she'll probably be pretty huge for Dot. Where are the Fire Nihility Dot 5-star character, man? Technically that's Xiao Q. like technically that's Xiao Q. His dot isn't as good, but it is Xiao Q. You sure E0 is enough for Acheron? E0 Acheron cannot clear shit, which is why they made Xiao Q, who makes Acheron E0 to E2 level. Yes. Bro, have you seen... There are multiple E0 S1 Acheron clears on YouTube already, where they either 0 cycle or they 1 cycle. Like, there are many showcases of it. Acheron is still currently the second strongest DPS in the game at E0. Like, Firefly is only first because of the super break mechanic. Acheron can still clear fine at E0. Bro, there are still E0 Jingyu Wands out there that can clear content, just with higher investment. Like, even at E0, Acheron's ults do like 600 or 700k. All I want is Constance to come out? I don't even know who that is. When will Himeko die? She always dies in the Honkai series and spin-offs, even visual novel and comic spin-offs every single timeline. It is a canon event. I actually don't know. She probably will end up dying, right? Because we all know Honkai Star Rail is like a darker story than Genshin. Like, they're not actually afraid to show characters dying. So, she probably will die at some point. However, it'll probably be later on in the story. Like, the game's only been out for a year, right? Like, they still have a lot more story to cover. Surprisingly enough, you can use Xiao Q in the Daw team and he doesn't improve it. Yeah, he doesn't improve the Daw team, but he is a decent replacement, right? Like, if you don't have Black Swan and you don't have Kafka, it is a good replacement for either one of them. Just have 160 speed Pela and Black Swan. E0 Acheron is all you need. Okay, but 160 speed is a bit unrealistic, let's be honest. Like, that is very high investment. Most people can't even hit 160 speed with their best relics. But yeah, I think Super Break is just they Hoyo fucked up. I'm gonna say it. They fucked up. They tried to make a DPS on the level of an Acheron team, and then ended up making the team like twice as broken. Cause Super Break just makes everyone a sub DPS. Harmony Trailblazers hitting 200k with his E. Ling Shaw is now hitting nearly 1,000,000 damage a cycle on the Super Break team. Firefly's hitting 1.5 million. Like, everyone on that team does way too much damage. I have friend with 165 speed for Kafka. Oh my god. Bro, there are some Giga Sweats out there, I'm telling you. That's why I made a video like yesterday or 2 days ago on what Eidolons you should go for depending on your relic quality. Because relics are such a fucking game changer that sometimes even having an E6 of a character isn't better than an E0 character that has like very high relic quality. Like, if you're just a complete casual and you're only playing like once or twice every week, you're gonna be weaker than an E0 of your same character with better relics. Tried so hard to get 160 speed Sparkle, but eventually gave up. Best I have is 147, 148. Yeah, like I think the highest speed I have on a character is, what's her name? I think it's my Firefly. I think my Firefly has like 140 or 150 something. Reject Eidolons, embrace Relic RNG. Yup. The only good part about farming for Fei Xiao is the fact that she says has the exact same relic domain as Firefly, like for the break thing. So I get both relics at the same time. Wyatt Sky had like a 179 boot hill. It was actually insulting. Bro, Wyatt Sky has been getting so much like shit in his comments recently. Basically he put Boot Hill as the #1 DPS in the game. And then to prove people quote unquote wrong, he ran a max speed Boot Hill with I believe an E1 S1 Ruan Mei and an E2 Robin. And people weren't happy about that either. His zero cycles are a bit unrelatable because most people don't have E1 Mei and E2 Robin, E2 S1 at that. But and his relic quality is also absurdly good. However, he's still my favorite YouTuber to watch for zero cycles. With no light cone? Yeah, but you need to understand, right? Robin in herself at E0 nearly doubles your team damage. So at E2S1, even though it's true he has no light cone, Robin way, like her Eidolons way more than make up for him not having a light cone. I thought about getting Fei Xiao, but I'm done with single target. I'm fine with single target. I actually want a single target character for my account. I just want a strong single target. Like right now, I'd rather wait for a Boot Hill rerun than I would go for Fei Xiao. Like, I'm gonna be straight up, Boot Hill looks better than Fei Xiao right now. It is what it is. Like, Boot Hill does as much damage as Fei Xiao does in one ult within like 2 skills. Like, I'd rather just wait for Boot Hill, man. I saw 188 Hanya, no speed buffs. Oh my god. Sup, Gabby, sup, chat, how we all doing tonight? We're all good, Thyre Fletcher. What's up, man? Boot Hill is as strong as Firefly. Boot Hill is just Firefly, bit single hit, and more damage. I don't understand. I'm actually surprised E6 doesn't make Fei Xiao, what, good? Fei Xiao's E6 isn't anything crazy. It's her E2 that makes her crazy. Yeah, Boot Hill is better than current Fei Xiao, exactly. Like, people will say some shit like, oh, but it takes Boot Hill too long to break. But if you're running him with Bronya, bro, he takes like 5 turns every single cycle. He takes like 5 turns a cycle. So yeah, like 2 turns he's not able to break, but then the other 3 turns he's doing like 400,000 damage a skill. It's like, it's not even close or comparable. Yo, what's up, Abyss? Problem is they give everything to Firefly, pisses me off, and that's why I'm negating when playing Divergent Universe. Yeah. Like, I didn't pull for Boot Hill. I like Boot Hill as a character way more than Firefly, but I went for Firefly because I knew she'd end up getting the Hoyo treatment. I'm gonna be honest. I heard that she was getting her own relic set, and I instantly knew that she was gonna be the one getting the Hoyo treatment. And look what happened. We now have Ling Shaw. Ling Shaw now makes the Firefly team untouchable in terms of damage per cycle. Like, it's no longer even close. Even with Zhao Qiu on Acheron's team, it's gonna be Firefly all the way. Only reason I want Fei Xiao is because she's hot. I wanted her because of her design. She just looked badass. I feel like all of the Zhengzhou generals all look badass to me. But yeah, what's up, Cheerful? Off topic, but is Zeshi on the first half of 1.2? She is. Zhang Liao is gonna be the second half, and Zeshi's the first half. So I'm probably gonna do like I'm gonna do a stream where I pull on Zeshi probably. Oh shit! I found this guy again. There we go. Free 10 asterite. Technically 60 pulls for the weapon. Blah 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 blah. But yeah. Ling Shaw. I feel like people doom posted Ling Shaw way too much. I made a video on this yesterday. She is way stronger than people give her credit for. Like, it's not even close. Like, they're like, oh, she's just a better Gallagher. Yeah, but she's, like, better by a significant margin. Xiangli. Do you use money on games? I do. For Wuwa and HSR specifically right now, I've spent on the Battle Pass and the Monthly Pass. But I don't buy gems. Because gems are just the biggest scam on earth. Battle Pass is good for the rewards and the Monthly Pass is good for the gems. How many tuners do you have? Like 600. I have a lot left over from doing a bunch of events and shit. And I think you get even more. Like, once I hit level 60, I think there's like a thing in the shop where... Let me see. Store... Bundles, level bundles. Oh wait, never mind. It gives you solvents, not... Never mind. I was wrong. I doubt both Fei Xiao and Linkshot design was shit until I saw their endgame models. Is it just me or the splash art didn't do them justice? I always thought Fei Xiao and Linkshot looked really good in the splash arts. Although I think Fei Xiao and Linkshot in game definitely do look better. Like, the animations go crazy. Please donate me some tuners. I'm broke. Okay, man. I used to struggle with tuners, man. I used to really struggle with them. There was a good, like, month where I was always out of tuners before I was out of XP. But I think it was because of Mount Firmament and every, like, old and new shit. Like, I'm completely fine on tuners now.
Forgive me. Take 4. Fluorescent shadows.
Give me that. Give me that.
Onwards.
I'm back to playing Genshin after 6-month break. I mean HSR, my bad. Oh, welcome back, man. Who are you gonna be pulling for? Do you have like any idea? Or did you already pull for like Xiangli or something? Any other mobile games you would recommend? I don't really play mobile games like that anymore. Like, I'm almost always on my PC. I don't play games on my mobile device. The only games I have downloaded on my mobile device are Wuwa and Honkai Star Rail, which I also have downloaded on my PC, just so I can play them easier. I'm not a mobile gamer. I got 1100 tuners? God damn. Haven't ran into that problem because I don't play Wuwa as much. I'm just heartbroken over Xiangli. Xiangli. Xiangli is probably like the most fun character to play with until Zeshi comes out, I think. I really like Zeshi's animations. I have no idea who to pull, to be honest. Is your account like bricked? Like what limited characters do you have on your account? And do you have Branya? That's kind of all that really matters. So I can like kind of help you out. By the way, Zheng Liao or Zeshi first half? Zeshi's first half, Zheng Liao's second half. I have Branya and Jing Liu. Do you have any leftover pulls from before quitting? Or do you have like high pity? Because if you have Branya, you can then go for Fei Xiao. And then run her with March. And then either Aventurine on his rerun. Or Ling Sha. Because follow-ups really benefit Fei Xiao. And then you can get Robin on a rerun. Or you can go for Zhao Q. And then wait for an Acheron rerun as well. Or go for a dot team. You have a lot of options. Fei Xiao. She's a character that's coming out in the next patch. She's a single target hung character. And she's like pretty strong. And it's probably the fastest you can make a new team. Because Acheron probably won't rerun until 2.6 or 2.7. Have you seen the Mr. Beast drama? What's your take on it? I don't think I've really seen it. The only thing I've seen is that apparently like he wasn't paying out contestants. But at the same time, I'm not really surprised. Because like, you have to think about it, right? The man does giveaways like every single video. So I'm sure a few of them had issues. I don't really know anything else about it though. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll try getting her, yeah. Like if you want my honest opinion, right? If you want to look up gameplay. Someone already typed in chat her actual name. Feixiao. Look at her gameplay and damage and see if you like her. If not, I just go for Acheron. Like wait for a rerun. And just build your Jing Liu for now. Like keep building her. I have played since launch in every standard banner character except Branya. It's hurt so much, bro. It happened to me on both my accounts. My old Honkai Star Rail account has gotten every standard but Branya. And my current one also has every standard but Branya. It is so annoying. There is nothing more annoying than being unlucky. Because Branya is really, really good. By the way, is double Spectro fine on S1R1 Jinchi or am I cooked? Do you mean that you have 2 echoes that are spectral in your Jinchi? For the 2 set bonus? Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm both. My sleep schedule is random. Some days I'll be awake all night, some days I'll be awake all day. However, if you're asking me which I prefer, probably night. It is fine to have double spectral echoes, but I think you do lose like a significant amount of damage. Let me see. Databank. So you lose out on 30% extra spectral damage. You see, I need Branya for Boot Hill. Unlike a certain character, he doesn't have 200 speed. Yeah, that's why I want Branya too. Like Branya is good with Fei Xiao, right? But she's also good with Boot Hill, and I want both of them. But it's like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get her. Like my current Honkai Star Rail account is on like 130, 140 pulls for the standard banner. Like it's gonna take me another 6 months before I can even get the fucking selection. Like it sucks. I have Yinlin's weapon. Do I have to pull for Zeshi's weapon? I kinda want Shorekeeper and her weapon since she might be support. If you have Yinlin's weapon, you really don't need any other one. Like, maybe it'll be better, but just wait and see when Zeshi comes out and the calculations come out for Yinlin's weapon versus her signature weapon. If it's like a 30% damage difference, I'm telling you right now, if it isn't anything over 30%, don't even go for it. Realistically, it's probably going to be like a 10 to 15% increase, if I had to guess. Because Yinlin's weapon already has a high-ass amount of crit rate. Like, it just isn't worth it, in my opinion. Like, the only reason I'm even pulling Zeshi's weapon is because I wasn't able to get Yinlin's weapon. So... yeah, there is such a standard ticket drought. I'm at 222. Yeah, exactly. Like, none of the new events are giving standard pulls. You can only get them from fucking Divergent Universe and Simulated Universe. And also from the shop resetting. Like, that is the only way you can get any type of pulls. I meant like his double spectral find for 3 cost. Or spectral attack for S1R1. S1R1 doesn't really change whether or not she needs spectral damage, yeah. Spectral damage is completely fine. I have heard that attack percent is like on equal grounds with Jinshi because she already has so much built-in spectral damage bonus. But it's like a 1 to 2% difference. It really doesn't matter. Risking my life by building pity. I want to do the same. I can't even get... guys, you know like those 5 free standard pulls in the shop for Honkai Star Rail? I can't get them. Because my currency for being able to buy them is too low. So if I were to get them, I wouldn't be able to get next month's fucking free pulls or limited pulls. Like, I'd just fuck myself over. Isn't Zeshi a support? Isn't Yinlin a weapon for DPS? Zeshi is a sub DPS. Just like Yinlin. She's a sub DPS. She does like a crazy amount of off-field damage. It's like her specialty. What main games you play on your PC? The only games I'm really playing right now are Fortnite and... not Fortnite. The only games I'm playing right now are Wuwa and Honkai Star Rail. I'm not playing anything else. It gives me too much of a headache. But if I weren't playing these games, it would be Fortnite probably. And then the new COD... have you guys seen it? The new Call of Duty is coming out. Black Ops 6, I think is what it's called. And it's on Game Pass, so you don't have to pay full price. I'm probably going to play that for a bit. You pulling for Zeshi, by the way, or are we skipping? I'm pulling for Zeshi. I'm not guaranteed, but I'm at 50 pity right now. I'm going to be pulling for Zeshi on stream. Like, Zeshi has really, really cool animations. I really love it. Like, the paintbrush and shit, I really love it. You could summon on the LC banner to get the currency unless that's too risky for you. Senkist, I'm at 30 pity on the LC banner. And the problem is, while it would be nice if I got, like, an early Xiangli Lycone, I literally can't use Xiangli's Lycone on anyone. Like, it is completely useless if I don't get Xiangli. Which is why I'm scared to wish on the Lycone banner. And then also, if I actually, like, end up getting an early Lycone, I don't think I'll be able to go for a Lycone on my facial. So it's, like, really, really risky. LMAO, yeah, I saw COD BO6, yeah. It looks really good for the movement. COD games are too expensive and ain't worth it. I agree, but they're putting this COD on the Game Pass. Like the Xbox Game Pass that you can also use on PC. it's gonna be on there. So all you have to do is pay like 5 or 10 monthly, however much it costs, and you're able to play COD. Wuthering Waves FPS in 1.2. Yeah, we're finally getting 120 FPS soon, which is really nice. 5 pulls is a lot of jades. Unlucky. Yeah. Be right back. I'll be right back real quick, guys. 2 minutes.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
Had to throw something out.
I'm sure your wishes.
I'm so happy, man. Bro, you guys probably already know this because I said it so many times. I have to turn off my fan in my room so that there won't be mic interference, and today it's a cold day. So I'm actually getting like cold breezes through my window, and oh my god, it feels so much better. Peace. I'm trying to avoid leaks, but they are all on my recommendation page, and I keep seeing glimpses. I want to have the wow reaction I had when I first started playing. Cold where you live, Canada. But it's like a special exception today because it was raining and there's a bit of a breeze. But the last like 3 months have been tortured. It's all been like 30 to 35 Celsius every single day, and I haven't been able to use my fan on stream. So I've been like sweating. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Sankist. Um, I've never been one to really care about leaks at all for any type of media or game. So it's never really bothered me. But I can definitely understand how leaks can definitely ruin something for you. Like, I feel like leaking has become so much more commonplace and popular that it's almost impossible to, like, get away from it. Like, no matter where you go, no matter what social media it is, so long as you follow the same topic of something that gets leaked, you're gonna end up seeing it. If you could pick any other place to live in the world, where would you live? Iceland. Probably Iceland. But Iceland is super fucking expensive to live in. I don't have Yin Lin. Should I get Zeshi? I am 60 pity on 50-50. Yeah. Go for Zeshi. I don't see why not. If you don't have Yin Lin, she works as an off-field sub DPS. So yeah, 100%. Go for it. And if you have Jin Shi, Zeshi is Jin Shi's like best in slot, from what I've heard. Like she's gonna be her best in slot sub DPS. Have you seen the latest episodes of My Hero? No. I don't keep up with the anime at all. I only saw like the ending of My Hero on Twitter because it blew up. Like any popular manga that blows up or is super popular always ends up getting like a ton of shit for its ending. What's good? How you doing? What's up, Mitsuki? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? And I feel like it's more frequent too because for the most part it's a dead patch and hype for 2.5. Yeah. For certain games, I try to avoid them. Yeah, MHA ending honestly hurt to read it, in my opinion. I didn't even read the My Hero ending. I dropped it. It was not. It was not fun. Like, it's a pretty boring ending. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I agree with you though. Like, the only reason the leaks are really popular right now is because, bro, this is the deadest patch we've had in so long. Like, don't get me wrong, the Xiangli trailer almost made me want to pull for Xiangli. Like, they went all out for that trailer, but I still don't want to pull for Xiangli. And I have no reason to go for Xiaoqiu at all. Like, this is the most dead patch I've seen in this game in a long time. Like, Xiaoqiu straight up looks like an NPC. And his only reason for even existing is for Acheron. So if you don't have Acheron, it's just an instant skip. And Yun Li is significantly weaker than Fei Xiao and Ling Xia coming out. So you just lose, right? Imagine if Hoyo and Kuro took the Nintendo route when it came to dealing with leaks. Oh, that would be insane. You know the funniest part of the creator server in Honkai Star Rail? They created the creator server so that people could test a week prior to launch in order to get in the way of leakers. And it's like, it's completely useless because the leakers still put out videos before these content creators do. Because these content creators always edit their videos and shit. Like, it's completely useless. I swear to God, it's useless. All the trailers make me want to pull. Even Jade's I wanted to pull. Leakers, CC servers. No, deadass. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, right? If you want to see real, like, good, leaked gameplay of the final version of a character, look, or try to find, like, one or two good leakers. Because these content creators who make content on the final versions of most of these characters suck ass at the game. I'm just going to say it. They have no clue what they're doing. Like, they have no clue what they're doing. I remember Brax made a video when I think Acheron or Sparkle came out, and he completely got the team comp wrong, and also a part of the kit. And guess what? That guide got like 600,000 views. 600,000 people saw that and went with what he said. Oh. Do you think he's worth pulling if you have Acheron? I heard he's just mid and slight buff after all his nerfs. No. If you have Acheron, go for Xiaoqiu. I'm going to be the dead honest. The Doom posting for Xiaoqiu did not... Like, okay. So what happened with Xiaoqiu was that before he had better damage multipliers, right? Like before he could do more damage on the Acheron team. Then, not only did they nerf his damage, but they limited the amount of stacks that he can get from an ult to 6. So once you hit 6 stacks, like you get 6 stacks with Xiaoqiu, you then need to ult again to be able to get more stacks off. However, even with all these disgusting nerfs, because of the fact that he gets stacks each time an enemy moves, Acheron is able to use her ult like twice as often. So he is still Acheron's best in slot support by a mile. And it's not even close. For Xiaoqiu, I find simple designs cool, so I actually like his design. I can see where you're coming from. I'd say Zhao Q has one of my favorite animations in the game. Like his ult and how slick his skill is. Like it's nothing flashy, but it's very simple. And I really do like it. However, I don't really like simple designs all that much. True, pretending they have some power over leaks. Yeah, they literally don't have any power over leaks at all. I like Brax, but sometimes he's a headless chicken. I mean, he's just a content creator. It is what it is. When you're a content creator, you have to push out content, whether you're fully, like, knowledgeable on the topic or not. Like, he just wants to make money. Like, it's that simple. If you have Dot Team and no Ruan Mei, he is a good replacement. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. Zhao Q, although he doesn't replace anyone in the optimal Dot team, he is still definitely usable for Dot because of his damage vulnerability and stuff like that. So Zhao Q is a good Dot character as well. So if you go for Zhao Q, you can either go the Dot team route or you can go the Acheron team route. So you have two options with him, which is nice. People are really mad because no ships actually sailed in the My Hero ending. LOL. I've never been one to care about ships at all. However, I think I can understand where people are coming from because I think there have been at least like 3 panels in My Hero Academia where Uraraka is just like, I'm in love with Deku. And then we get a time skip to when they're like 22 years old and they're still not together. So I can understand why, right? It's not like it was just hinted at. It was straight up said, oh, I'm in love with Deku. I pulled Yun Li with E3 Clara. My biggest mistake. Oh my god. Why'd you pull for Yun Li though? Was it by accident or did you just like her? Just watched my younger sister pull Xiangli and her weapon with a singular pull each. Bro, oh my god. It always be the family members and the friends, bro. It's like you're the one who has to suffer, then you have to watch someone else get what you couldn't. Oh, I'd be so. Ooh. Then again, these gacha games are all luck, I guess. But god damn, that is lucky. Tell her to play the. Tell her to give her lot. Tell her to play lottery numbers. Play the lottery. Tell her to give you numbers. Gambling addiction. I'm mad, hating, I'm deleting her account. Oh my god. Bro, it is what it is. As someone who lost 5 50-50s in a row on Honkai Star Rail, seeing someone get in early and win 50-50s, there is nothing more rage-inducing than that. Man, this game is so beautiful. This is the only game I really enjoy like walking around in. I'm more interested in 120 FPS than anything right now though. So I may or may not have adjusted my Wuwa game like a month ago to see what 120 FPS was like. And I'm telling you, the game felt like significantly better. It wasn't even close. Like the combat, the movement, everything felt so much better at 120. But I immediately deleted it afterwards because I just wanted to test it. I gotta go to class. I'll be in and out. Alright, see you later, Cog. Thanks for stopping by, man. It's nice having you here. Or technically you still be in here, but yeah. Jinshi is certainly suffering though. Okay, let's get Verena on. Actually, no, Yinlin. Yeah, that's better. A early win 50-50, but gets a double 5-star is worse. Bro, okay, have any of you guys watched? Do you watch Kekvin? That Honkai Star Rail YouTuber Kekvin? I heard we're getting the reserved wave plates like an HSR. Is that true? It is. I don't know if it's coming in 1.2 or not, but we are getting reserved wave plates. And it's better in this game than it is in HSR. Wish Wuwa could do 90 FPS on my phone. Yeah. Why, is your phone 90 hertz? Oh, school, I forgot about that place. OMG. Used to. Saw a lot of people saying that. Yeah, I watched Kekvin. So, what happened was, Kekvin did a, he did a polling for Boot Hill video. And in that video, he got 3 Boot Hills and 1 10 pull. He got 3 Boot Hills in 1 10 pull. Not just 3 5-stars. He won the 50-50 3 times in a row. I was so pissed when I saw that video come out because on that very same like time before that I lost my 50-50. Oh, that video on Hunt only? Yeah. It's trade school, so kind of different from regular school. Oh, I see. Like, I wish I could get that lucky. I still have yet to get at least 2 5-stars in a 10 pull in like my lifetime of playing gacha games. I've never been that lucky. Not a lot of reserve though. It only said 480. HSR is like 2400 storage. Oh, that sucks. I didn't know about that. I mean, it's still better than HSR in a way, because for people who don't know, in Honkai Star Rail, you usually lose 3 Trailblaze power, and like it's a 33% conversion rate in HSR for losing Trailblaze power. But in this game, it's 50-50. So you lose 1 wave plate, and then you get a wave plate back. So it's just faster. But the fact that the cap is worse sucks. Shame I only ever get 1, yeah. I did a temple on the standard weapon banner and got 3 5-star swords back to back. Can't get lucky unlimited banner Sag. Wow. So you have an R2 Emerald Genesis? Wow. That is just unfair. Or technically, it'd be better to not R2 it so you could use it on multiple characters. I got in doubles on the 2 most mid characters, Jingyuan and Argenti. Oh, that sucks. That actually has to fucking suck. Oh my god. Play any trash gacha with 5% rates. Dual, triple, 5-stars for days. Yeah. These games just have such a low rate. Like, I think it's like 0.8% in this game. Yeah, 0.8%. Neutrally speaking, what's the worst gacha game you've ever played? I feel like I haven't played enough gacha games to actually give my take on that. But the worst gacha game I've ever played, probably Genshin. Yep, probably Genshin. R3, but I am keeping 2 copies. Oh, I see. I usually take weeks to a month off a time, so the storage for HSR is great. 480 is like 2 days, and Wuwa, no. Yeah, it's 2 days, but because it's 50-50 conversion rate, it takes 4 days for it to fully fill up. So you can take like a 4-day break off the game, come back, and waste your wave plates like that. Same. Worst one I ever played was Evertail. Nobody tried it. It's not worth it. My first pull on this game got me 5-star, but it's Ling Yang. I feel bad for you. I'm sorry you had to experience that. But yeah, Genshin is cool, but it's not good anymore. Like, I already made a video on this before. It's my most popular video. How Wuthering Waves ruined Genshin for me. Basically, it's just that Wuwa has way better quality of life and traveling. It makes the game significantly better. Like, everything feels better. Everything feels smoother. The game in general looks better. The characters in general look better. Like, the only thing I can give Genshin the one up on is region design. I think that is genuinely the only thing I can give Genshin for. I play casually on Wuwa. Yeah, I used to be the same until I started making videos. Bro, I lost every 50-50 on Genshin and had to go to pity every single time like I couldn't. Bro, I... Okay, the ironic part is, right? Genshin is my least favorite gacha. However, it is the gacha I got the luckiest on. I got Kazuha at early, won the 50-50. I got Wanderer at 20 pity, early 50-50. I got Sino. I got him early, won the 50-50. Like, it is the game I've been the luckiest on, yet it is the game I quit earlier because I just didn't like it. Your Wuwa ruining Genshin video was actually how I first found your channel. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I assume that. Like, that video really blew up out of nowhere. I did not expect it to be like that. Like, I think it has 20,000 something views. Genshin got power crept by Wuwa, literally. Like, actually, literally. I can't. Notland is supposed to be the land of perpetual war, but it looks like Happy Times and Animal Crossing. I just don't get Genshin. Yeah, exactly. I thought the exact same thing. Like, it was hyped up to be this nation of war that is constantly at war, right? Like, you're told it is constantly at war. And then it just looks like another Sumeru. Like, bro, like, what? Like, I thought this nation was constantly at war. Why is everyone at peace? I'm gonna go now. See you later, Sekis. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Nice having you here. Wuwa movement system is what sold me? Oh, yeah. Like, this literally happened to me when I tried returning to Genshin for Notland, because I wanted to farm some mats for my Arlecchino. I was going up a cliff like this, and I lost energy at the very last second, and I fell all the way down. And it took me like an entire minute to get up that cliff to begin with. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I had my fun during my time in Genshin. Inazuma was peak, but it refused to evolve. They have all that money and stuff, but they refuse to do so. That's the craziest thing about all of this, right? Like, that is the craziest part of everything. Kuro was feeding off of a couple million every month from PGR, while Hoyo is a multi-billion-dollar company that makes more than $1 billion every year, and they still manage to have a worse game than Wuwa. Like, that is the craziest part. A company that makes a fraction of their revenue is capable of making a better game than them. It's greed, man. They're just super greedy. Like, all they do, this is what they do, right? They put everything into the launch of a game. Like, the launch is always crazy. It's usually a bit generous with rewards, right? Like, you're always able to get more pulls at the beginning of a launch of a game. And then they spend 90% of the revenue they make off of these games on making another game so that they can keep milking money out of new players. So instead of really focusing on the few games they have, all they think about constantly is making new games and putting all the money towards those new games. 60% of my standard of 50-50 loss gave me Chi-Chi, and she's now C6. Oh my god. It's a drama video, right place, right time. Add in a guy who sounds like he's jaded of life. Perfect storm. Worst gacha I ever played was Maple Story. I've heard a lot of like stuff about Maple Story, but I've never bothered playing it. It was never my cup of tea. I literally dropped Genshin after a couple of months from release because it's movement system. Yeah, exactly. Came from playing console games, big world, MMOs, and RPGs to Genshin. Yeah, exactly. Like, the movement is just too slow, man. You know the funniest part about it? In the new, Notlin, the new characters they're releasing, they've added movement mechanics to them. Because they know people want better movement in the game. So instead of giving people better movement, they lock it behind limited characters. For example, Kinich, he has a grapple just like in Wuwa. Like, it's literally the exact same thing. And then this Mualani girl has like a shark that she rides on, and she moves at like double speed for like 10 seconds. Hoyo following the money meta, strongest meta right now, to be honest. Oh yeah. That's the thing about Hoyo, right? Their games will always be successful no matter what. Because they are Hoyo. It is that simple. They are like a brand of clothing like Gucci or some shit, right? People will buy their shit no matter what, simply because of the company name. They are spending money on social welfare projects in their country, charities, the nuclear reactor, etc. Yeah, but that... Okay, Arthur, let's be honest. Only a fraction of the money they make is actually going towards that. Like, if I'm being completely honest. And also, for the most part, they're kind of forced to do that, right? But, like, a fraction of the money they make is actually going towards that shit. Like, I'd say at max 5 to 10%. I think the rest they're easily profiting off of. Because Hoyo is a big-ass company and they need to pay a lot of shit. Do you think 1.2 Wuwa is great? I mean, I don't know. 1.2 isn't out yet. If you mean the characters, yeah. I like the characters. But I feel like a bunch of very good devs that just want to make a good game. Cool. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's a thing where like there's a thing on YouTube where the dev just kind of got like Q&A'd on Wuthering Waves, and he not once did he ever mention anything about wanting to make money or how much money they're making. He just said, "I hope this game can stay afloat, and I hope we can keep continuing to make this a good game." Like, that is a real dev right there, man. Hello, streamer. What's up, Emulsifier? You should open up a Discord. I'm kind of lazy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even have Discord. I dropped Genshin after they fucked over Dea, most wanted character, for like 2 years before she came out. And they gutted her on purpose. Oh, yeah. I thought Dea should have been... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Dea should have been the Pyro Archon. In terms of, like, character design, she fits the bill way more. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Kuro dev just too passionate? Yeah, he's a W. Yeah, exactly. Bruh, new HSR leak news just dropped. When we get triple banners from 2.5, the debut limited banner and a rerun banner consisting of 2 rerun units that can be swapped as target at any point in time. Yeah, maybe. But if it's anything like Genshin's Chronicled Witch banner, it's ass. Because you have to use limited pulls, and you also have to wish within a certain amount of time, otherwise you lose your 50-50. Like, if you lose a 50-50 on that banner, your guarantee goes away in the next banner. But I think Hoyo's bleeding considering their history. ZZZ underperformed majorly. Bro. Okay. Arthur. Genshin cost them 200 million to develop and make. So ZZZ, a game that isn't open world, they're significantly more knowledgeable on the game. And if I'm being honest, ZZZ doesn't have that much better graphics than Genshin. Like, it probably cost them a quarter to a half of the amount of the development cost that Genshin did. And they made 90 million in the first month. They made the development cost back in the first month. Wuwa did this exact same shit. They made their development cost back in the first month. So they spent years and years developing this game and made the money back within like 3 weeks. Like, they are not bleeding. They are most definitely making money. Like, it's not even close. Like, you need to understand that this is 3 to 4 years of development, and then after that, they don't need to spend anywhere near the same amount of money to keep developing the game, because they have everything already done. Like, if I had to guess, every patch probably cost them 5 to 10 million to do. And guess how much they make every patch? Probably like 50 to 60 million. Like, that's the thing, right? Yeah, but 90 mil in ZZZ is all the servers. 90 mil Genshin was only global. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Arthur. Genshin made more money, but it also cost way more for them to develop. So ZZZ still made money back just like Genshin did. Like, they aren't bleeding at all. They are making more money the more games they release. I bet Wuwa lost 10 mil because of their own generosity. From Xiangli being free, probably. But to be fair, Honkai Star Rail did the same with Dr. Ratio, but that was for winning the Game Awards. If they do more than 2 banners, limited plus rerun banner, I am cooked, low-key. The thing is that even if they do a new banner with all the previous limiteds, who are you going to pull for? Like, straight up, who are you going to pull for? Who is actually kind of worth it? Like, this would have to be before Penacony. Like, it wouldn't count Penacony limiteds. It would count 1.0 to 1.6 patch limiteds. Like, there is almost no one in that banner worth pulling for over new characters from Penacony. The only one I can think of is Kafka for the dot team. That is literally the only one I can think of. Unless you mean, oh yeah, you do mean HSR, I think. By GP, oh my god. What? ZZZ clears Genshin in animation because they use UE5. HSR made 3 times that on release, though, being turn-based, so they spent even less in development. Oh yeah, 100%. I think the problem with ZZZ is that it wasn't what people were expecting. Also, another thing I want you guys to keep in mind, Hoyo is getting cheaper and cheaper with their games. Genshin was open world. Honkai Star Rail was like, you can go to these planets and you can still free roam, so it's not really open world, but you still have a lot of space to roam. And then ZZZ is literally, you can walk 2 blocks. And that's it. So they're severely, like, getting rid of development cost for their games by removing the amount of scenery that there actually is in the game. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but Hoyo's next game is leaked to be like an Animal Crossing gacha game. So it's getting to the point where each game they're making is getting cheaper and cheaper to develop. And they're making more and more money at the same time. Like, they actually have an infinite money glitch. Wiki says ZZZ uses Unity. It probably does. I'm pretty sure all of Hoyo's games use Unity. I'm pretty sure Honkai Star Rail's Unity as well. Yeah, ZZZ engine, Unity, Honkai Star Rail engine. Everything is built on Unity for Hoyo games. What I meant in bleeding mostly is mind share. They're not head and shoulders above everyone else now, still on top. But again, a stone's throw away. Is there like some gacha company out there that is doing way better than Hoyo that I'm not aware of? Like, I really don't see it. Like, if you go to the top 3 games, the top 3 grossing games for revenue gacha games right now, literally the entire top 3 is owned by Hoyo. It's Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, and ZZZ. And then below that is Love and Deep Space. And then below that, I think, is Wuwa. Also, Wuthering Waves is more maximalist compared to Genshin, all Hoyo games. The architecture alone in Wuwa definitely took an insane amount of time. Yeah. They pour more money on marketing? Yeah. Hello, can I lurk here? Of course you can. What's up, Bear? The fuck is Love in Deep Space? I'm pretty sure it's a, like... I actually don't know what it is. I don't know. But it's basically a gacha game, but it's targeted towards women. I think it has more to do with, like, men characters than it has to do with women. The marketing random ad do saying you can get 80 pulls if you click on this video. Yeah, that's the thing. Another thing I've noticed is that the marketing for these gacha games is so fucking ass. Like, they put an ad of some random content creator like, guys, get into Honkai Star Rail now, and you will be able to get 180 pulls if you start playing the game free to play. And that's literally the entire ad. Like, there's no editing, there's no actual, like, interesting characters shown. It's just a random ass content creator in an ad being like, yo, play this game now and get 180 free pulls. Like, these gacha games have the worst marketing I've ever seen. It's not even close. Like, you know what they should do? They should just make all the character trailers actual ads instead of putting these content creators on them. Then way more people would play it. ZZZ still hasn't proven anything yet. At this point, it looks like players well from Genshin and Nature started to play ZZZ. Too early to tell with only 1 month of data. Best gacha is Love in Deep Space, yeah. Okay, but Johnny, the other thing is, Hoyo is smart, right? So, all 3 of their games have different times for patches. So if Honkai Star Rail has a dead patch, they're going to go to Genshin. And then if Genshin has a dead patch, they're going to go to ZZZ. So it's like, sure, it's the same people. Let's say it is the same people spending money. Even if it is, they're spending money more often, which is what really matters. Because they'll go from one dead patch, then they'll go to the next game that doesn't have a dead patch, and it'll just be a continuous cycle. And the whales are always going to spend money every single patch. Like, ZZZ just wasn't for me, though. I will admit, out of Honkai Star Rail and Genshin, the least interesting is ZZZ. However, I still do find ZZZ more enjoyable than Genshin. But I think in terms of, like, lore and shit, like, I was least interested in ZZZ by a mile. Like, I just did not give a shit. Still haven't seen any Wuwa ads for the past months. Yeah, Kuro is known for not really advertising their game at all. I know Kuro's been sponsoring a lot of streamers and YouTubers to, like, make actual videos and streams, but not other stuff. The biggest whales being content creators, if you know, you know, yeah. I mean, that's how it's always going to be, right? Like, once a content creator grows to a certain size and they start getting sponsors and shit, they instantly start spending money on these games like crazy. And then that gets their fan base to also want to spend money on the game like crazy. It's why I will never do those type of showcases. Like, even if I had 1 million subs, I would never fucking pay for an E6 character in this game. It is never gonna happen in my life. Like, that shit is just disgusting, man. At most, E2. At most. I am not going for E6. I just can't justify it. Wuwa sponsored Giguk? Oh, damn. In my language, most of the big Hoyo creators gave up on ZZZ about 2 weeks of it being released. It was the same for me. Although I gave up like a week and a half after it released instead of 2. I love getting ads for Wuwa same. They bind 3 launchers to say spending, not saving. Bro, you know the funniest part? I have a theory, right? Because ZZZ had the most pre-downloads for any Hoyo game, while also having the worst launch revenue. And I think I know exactly why. So, they have the Hoyo Lab launcher. Now, I never downloaded ZZZ, right? But the Hoyo Lab launcher basically just shows you ZZZ, Honkai Star Rail, and Genshin. Like, all of Hoyo's games. When ZZZ released, my computer was getting spammed with download ZZZ now. ZZZ's released now. Download the game now. I'm not talking every 15 to 20 minutes. I'm talking every 5 minutes. I was getting spammed with notifications to download ZZZ through the Hoyo Lab launcher. So I feel like that's why the game had such high downloads and not that good of revenue. It's because most people pre-downloaded it just to get the launcher to shut the fuck up. Because that's what I did. I downloaded the game and then didn't touch it until the next day. Because I saw people making YouTube videos on it and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll try it. Bro, many Android users pre-downloaded ZZZ, but on release it was incompatible. Oh, shit. Mute notifications. I didn't even know the Hoyo Lab launcher had an option for that, so I didn't know at the time. I really playing Monopoly. Oh, you pay more money just to pay less because you juke nuke. Anything past E2 S1 is pretty much Omega. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're even semi-actively playing the game, E6 is just too broken. E2 at max is what you need for these new characters. Like you get an E2 Fei Xiao, congratulations, you have the strongest Hun character in the game. You get an E2 Firefly, congratulations, you have the strongest team in the game. Like, E6 is almost never justified unless you're like a rich ass dude. Like, if you're rich, like, sure, just go ahead, man, go ahead. By the way, another reason for low download was that some devices pre-register, some may became incompatible. And that's the thing though, right? If that were Wuwa, they would have given us a selector. I know it. Everyone knows it. Everyone was like, oh.
The only reason Wuwa got a free selector was because the game had terrible launch issues. So it doesn't really count as the same thing.
And then ZZZ gets launch issues and they get fucking 5 pulls. Like, okay, we got a selector for our issues. You got 5 pulls for your issues. Not to mention, we also got like 20 or 40 limited pulls as well for more issues. What is that voice? It's the nerd voice I use. Like, let me see. Can I see here? Oh wait, this was for pre-registration. Oh, I can't see. I'm pretty sure we got limited pulls at some point. But yeah, the selector's right there. Sounding like Gary for real? 108 pulls as ZZZ was a joke. Bro, I played that game for a week straight every single day. Got to Internaut 36. And I think the most pulls I was able to get was 130 or 140. When I played Wuwa, I was able to get Gion and his weapon plus win or lose another 50-50 on the Gion banner going for Mortefi within the first week of me playing. Like, Wuwa gave so many more pulls, and that doesn't include the selector or the mail rewards. Of course, is he going to be successful when Hoyo already has a big fan base? Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not going to blindly hate on ZZZ. I can see why someone would like ZZZ, right? I can see it. ZZZ is Hoyo's most casual game. Like, you can do dailies in ZZZ in 1 to 2 minutes. Like, it is very, very fast. Like, if you're a complete casual who doesn't want to play the game, then sure, it's cool. But other than that, there's almost nothing it does better than all these other games. Except for the comic style, except for the animation style. That's it. And 120 FPS. But Wuwa is getting 120 FPS soon too as well. So. Nah, y'all gotta see his video on Gacha Wars. His voice funny as heck in that. I forgot I made that video, bro. I was so passionate about that shit. It didn't get that many views, surprisingly. It's usually the drama shit about Gacha Wars that gets views. It's probably because I didn't put a thumbnail for it because I had a migraine. Imagine in the future where a Gacha's dailies take literal seconds, just instant complete by logging in. I want to be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I feel like that's kind of where we're getting to, where I feel like people's attention spans and focus on one game is no longer as prevalent as it was in the old days, because there are so many different games and so many different things to do these days that people just want to play a game for 20 minutes, hop off, like they finish the energy, they finish the dailies, they want to go to another game, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hop off, go to another game. It's kind of like that, right? Nobody really wants to focus on one singular game anymore. Still funny when you just start going off in the beginning. Bro, I felt so strongly about it, man. I couldn't hold back. Kuro has their own Hoyo lab, but only available in China. Oh, I see. By the way, does 100% all maps in Wuwa give decent amount of asterite? I'm still at 20 to 30%. It does. I think you can get like I'll show you right now. But they want to act like they are still playing the game? Yeah. Wuwa's 80 pity is extremely interesting because the biggest pack gives you about 44.5 pulls. So you can hit 50-50 or pity in 2 packs. 90 pull pity in 2 packs still isn't enough. Yeah. Hot take, Hoyoverse is the Ubisoft of the gacha space. I think it's more accurate to say they're the Blizzard of the gacha space. Where like they had this huge hit game, this titan that no one thought would ever be taken down, and then they started delving into other types of games and then failed pretty miserably. And now it's getting to the point where new companies are like, oh, let's just make a better game than Hoyo and we can make money. And that's exactly what's happening. Like that's what happened to World of Warcraft. But yeah, you can get a shit ton of this. It's 50 asterite each time. I'm pretty close to getting that. 50 asterite, 50, 50, 50, 50. You can probably get like a lot of pulls from this. It takes a long time to do exploration though. ZZZ is okay, just that when they say about combat on stream, and then when I play I got some... Yeah, exactly. That is the exact problem I had. Like, the combat wasn't hard, okay? Like, ZZZ's combat is kinda boring, not because the animations or combat is bad, it's cause the game plays itself for you. The chain attacks do themselves for you. You can't use ults on multiple characters. The rotations also do themselves for you. Like, it's almost like the game is on autoplay without it being on autoplay. It's like you have a permanent assist in the game. And on top of that, you do story quest. Every single story quest has TVs. You do exploration quest. Every single exploration quest has TVs. You do Hollow Zero. All Hollow Zero is TVs. So you're getting way less combat and getting way more TVs than literally anything else. Genshin is COD and Wuwa is X-Defiant. I guess. I haven't really played X-Defiant, so I don't know how accurate that comparison is. Yeah, I came from years of being invested in like Skyrim or Bloodborne, etc. to now games just want like 10-15 minutes. Like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, exactly. I think that's why Elden Ring and God of War get praised so much. Like, just getting a full price game that is like really good story and really good combat. Like, we're kind of losing the art of that. These days, games are being made for like complete casuals who just want everything to be as quick as possible. Which is fine. However, we are losing the art of just really focusing and condensing a lot into one game. Just play HSR instead, then haha. I mean, they're different games in my opinion. Like, ZZZ and HSR play completely different. HSR is turn-based. Like, there's a lot of people who don't like turn-based. It's funny to me that there are people who say that ZZZ pretty much plays itself, and on the other side, there are people who say ZZZ gives a lot of skill expression. The people who say ZZZ takes a lot of skill are the same people who will learn how to slide cancel in COD and think that that makes them good at the game. Like, I think that is the best comparison I can make. Someone plays Call of Duty, they learn how to slide cancel, and they think that they're now like a sweaty professional player in the game. Like, sure, there are some things you can do to just give you a slight advantage. A slight advantage. However, other than that, it is legit easy as fuck. Like, it's easy as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I just want Wuwa to be there for a long time. It's a really fun open world for me. I don't really care about who is on top. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're not comparing gacha revenue, like, Kuro is doing fucking phenomenal. Like, before, when they had PGR, they probably made less money in PGR in like 2 years than they did in that 1 month launch of Wuwa. Like, Wuwa really changed everything for them. Like, no matter what, this game is gonna thrive. Like, so many people have this idea that if a game doesn't perform on par or better than Hoyo's games, it's a dead game. Like, this is the equivalent of One Piece fans being like, oh my god, or no, not One Piece fans, Demon Slayer fans being like, oh my god, we have the world record for 76 million manga sales in 1 year. We're the best manga in the world. Like, no, you aren't. There are many manga better than you. You're just the most popular. It's the same with Hoyo. Do you think oscillated coral discount for polls is expensive? Not really. I still have 1,200 of these things. You can't really get any of this side stuff. I will say that. But you can already get like so fucking much. I don't think it really matters. I don't remember how much oscillated you need to get the 5 polls. Revenue trackers aren't accurate anyway. Yeah, most of them are fucked up. Like, they didn't count the first 3 days of Xiangli's banner. They didn't count the first 3 days of arguably the most hyped up character in the game. Honestly, I hated ZZZ the moment I saw the gameplay. The whole stop and go nature of combat. When chain attacks happen, make me hate it. In action combat, I prefer push forward combat. Yeah, same. Not Alpha Crimson Weave broke the internet in CN on PGR. Oh, I didn't know that. I would put Wuwa in the same range as Hoyo game. Or at least in the West if you take into account the global revenue only. Yeah. Have you seen the gameplay of the latest A rank unit in PGR? Yata is her name. I recommend you watch. Nah. I don't watch any PGR related content, and I've taken a bit of a break from playing any other games that aren't named Wuwa and Honkai Star Rail, because I kind of want to play other games, or like just take a break from playing too many gacha games right now. But you need like 1,500 oscillated for old polls. Oh, damn. Then yeah, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. They didn't track it because the people responsible for tracking were too busy gooning. Probably true. Right, and I dropped 300 on my Xiangli. I wanted my money to count for them numbers, yeah. Like, the most revenue a gacha banner gets is always within like the first day. Like, the first day is going to have a massive surge. And the rest of the days, while they will count, it won't be as huge. I've been playing Sword of Convalera recently. It's fun, but the devs make some weird decisions in terms of quality of life. Oh, that sucks. Baiji Peak? No. Hard to play too many gacha games. It's funny people say, why not just play both Genshin and Wuwa? Well, if you don't have a life, I guess. Yeah, exactly. That is the issue, right? Like, people do not understand that these games are different from non-gacha games, right? In the sense of, sure, you only need to put like 10 minutes for each game every day. However, that is the issue. You need to put in the time every day in order to get the most out of your time in these games. Otherwise, you are gonna fall behind significantly. In Elden Ring, I can take a fucking 2-year break, come back, and I wouldn't have lost out on legit anything. Like anything. That is the problem with these gacha games. They take little time. However, they want you to play every day, so the time you invest in these games actually ends up being more than literally any other type of game. PGR pretty much has no grind since it has sweeps. Any PGR player will tell you the only time you spend there is only weeklies. That's pretty nice. We are gonna get DPS Baiji in the future. Maybe as some sort of second awakening version. I hope not. I really hope not. I don't want another Baiji. She's useless anyway. Bro, try playing Tekken. 10 minutes a day won't get you anywhere. Yeah, but that's different. Tekken is a competitive esport. Like, that is against other players in a competitive esport. Like, it's kind of the same for any esport game. You have to invest a shit ton of time into it to actually be good and competitive against other players. Like, if you put a new player in fucking Fortnite, even if it's just a pub match, they're gonna get rolled. They are gonna get steamrolled. Like, these games have been out for years and years and years and years. Like, everyone already is aware of the mechanics. Gabby, how would you feel about Wuwa's story actually taking dark turns? Like proper permanent death and somewhat dark themes, etc.? I'd much prefer that. I've said this before, and this is actually why I like Honkai Star Rail a lot more than Genshin's story at this point. They aren't afraid to show characters dying. Like, characters just straight up die, right? Like, the problem I have with Genshin is they try to make every single villain redeemable. Like, every single one. They all have a backstory. They all try to make them redeemable and be like, oh, I have this reason for being evil. This is why, I know this isn't a game, but this is why Sukuna and Madara are some of my favorite villains in all of anime and manga. It's because they don't give a shit. They don't have this sad-ass backstory, or technically Madara does, but it doesn't play a huge role. Like, they just fucking kill, and they're evil, for the fuck of it. Like, I want dark stories. I want characters to die. I don't want every villain to be some sympathetic guy who gets forgiven, right? Black Shores keep getting W in the character design? Oh, yeah. True Genshin Impact is the friends we made along the way, exactly. PGR most tragic death? Yeah. Like, bro, we have Dottore going around. Dottore is one of the most evil people in the entirety of Genshin's, like, world. Like, he is one of the most evil. And Nahida just lets him fucking walk off. And like, that's it. She just gives him the Gnosis in exchange for some information. And he walks off. Like, all the villains in Genshin, they almost never receive actual consequences. Like, at all. Like, look at Child, man. Like, fucking Child is insane, bro. Like, the MC is friends with Child. Knowing Child does the shit he did. Like, the MC is supposed to be a good person. The redeemable villain could be written a lot better in Genshin, to be honest. Exactly. But they just don't do it. They go with, like, the plain shit, right? Just give them a sympathetic backstory, and that's it. That's literally it. The classic, cliche, sympathetic backstory. You know, they had some troubles as a kid, and that's it. Like, it's always the same fucking shit. No, that's my feeling with the villains in MHE too. Like, All for One is just evil 100%. But I hate the attempt at sympathy for his successor and friends because they already did bad shit. Yeah, exactly. I heard in PGR, main girl Oh, damn. Yeah, I heard that too. Bro, imagine Rover sides with Fractatus or some shit and goes rogue. I love an arc like that where they're crashing out against their old comrades and shit. That would be cool. The only death in Genshin is Signora, bro. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Signora is like the only exception. PGR most tragic death. 12-year-old loses his family. Dog dies. People around him dies. Oh, damn. Yeah, like, that's a dark story, Fian. Like, that's an actual, like, dark story. Without any bullshit. Which is nice. What if they join you, but they're still an irredeemable evil? You just control them? I don't even know how it's gonna end up working. Senora Death also kind of funny and barely have any impact. Yeah, exactly. Like, when I go in Genshin story, I swear to God, I do not fear for any character death at all. Like, I'm just gonna be dead ass. I don't, and even if they do die, I don't feel anything. Like, it's just not good. I think Jue is more of a machine than a mechanical creature. Maybe. I hate MCs that are just good for the sake of being good. Exactly. Like, MCs who are just... This is exactly what I'm talking about, man. They don't have any reasons as to why they somehow just save... Like, this is the issue I have. This might be crazy to some people, right? This is the issue I have with Batman and the Joker. Like, their dynamic. The Joker literally goes around, has probably killed millions of people, and he lets him off every single fucking time. He never kills him. And the Joker just keeps killing more and more people. Like, heroes like that are so fucking stupid to me. It's like, oh, my moral compass. Oh, because of my moral compass, I'm gonna let millions more die. Oh, I don't want to become like the villain. Like, bro. It's so fucking unrealistic, it's insane. I don't think character death makes for strong writing. Consequences of building on human. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's the problem I have with, like, Genshin and shit. Like, the MC is just good for being good. He literally sees Child and, like, all these other characters do some severely messed up shit. And literally, like, didn't Child try to, like, kill everyone in Leeway? And now they're just best friends. Like, he's borrowing money from Child. He's seeing him in Fontaine. Yo, can I have 50,000 more? Like, what? I wonder if there are any stories where the city decides to execute the Joker and the Batman stops it. I have no idea. That's why it's fiction, bud, because it's unrealistic. Yeah, but the point is, people want, like, this is in reference to wanting actual, like, stories with villains getting consequences. Like, these games are fiction. Manga and anime are fiction. However, I prefer series like JJK because villains and even the good guys get actual consequences for their actions. Like, what I feel like once you grow old enough at some point and you've read enough media, you kind of get sick of these hero type plots where the villains almost never get consequences and the millions of people who died to said villain never get any redemption at all. Like, that is what sucks about it. Like, at some point, you just get sick of it. And it's like, bro, this is severely fucked up. Like, these guys aren't actually heroes. Like, they aren't. They're just letting their moral compass get in the way of actual, like, justice. By the way, Mahito's death was completely undeserved. Okay, man. Okay. Undeserved. Oh no, you murdered a city of people. Don't worry, I stopped you to run along. Now I forgive you. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, it isn't like that, but it's more like, oh, you destroyed a city of people? Oh, I don't want to be like you. I am not you. I am better than you, so I'm gonna let you off now. Like that's basically how it goes. Like these superheroes, they literally think themselves morally like superior by not killing people, and therefore way more people die in the process because of them. Congrats to 1K, my boy. How long are you gonna stream? I'm probably gonna end soon. It's been a really cool stream though. Thanks for everyone stopping by. But my throat's starting to die out already. Wake up to reality, nothing goes as planned. Exactly. That's why Madara is one of my favorite villains. There is nothing better than a hero or a villain who is self-aware. Like, he's aware of the world around him. He's aware of the consequences he will face. And he isn't afraid to actually do what needs to be done. Like, those are the villains and heroes that really, like, I connect with. Right? Like, they don't have this shit like, oh, I'm good because I want to be good, and being good is right. Like, characters who have actual reasons behind it and expect to receive consequences going down the path they go down, those are real good stories in my opinion. Like Yuji. Yuji in Jujutsu Kaisen wants to be a hero. He's aware of the consequences. Literally everyone around him is dying, and he still wants to be good because he sees someone so evil that it makes him want to be better. That is better, right? Like, he is aware of the consequences, he is facing the consequences, and he still wants to be good. These heroes almost never face consequences in most stories. You love superheroes like the Punisher and Red Hood? I gotta see them, man. Don't forget Garo. Yeah, exactly. Garo as well. Garo's a really cool character. I like Luffy as an MC because he is unhinged most of the time. Oh, yeah. I love Luffy. Like, Luffy is just such... Like, Luffy has such a weird moral compass that he's very unpredictable at times. And it makes it very interesting to see him actually go down the road he is. Common misconception about Talk no Jutsu. It has only been used a few times. And it comes after the beating. Naruto never talked no jutsu Madara, but Obito, Naruto knows. Yeah, exactly. I've actually said this in a stream before. We've had this topic before on stream. I've said Naruto only uses talk no jutsu after beating someone's ass. Like, once he knows he's gonna win, that's when he wins. Or when he used it, the only time talk no jutsu was actually like effective outside of this type of requirement was Obito. While they were trying to remove the 10 tails from Obito. That is the only time that Talk no Jutsu was effective outside of beating someone's ass. Nah, I think Garo's reasoning was stupid. Well, when you think about it, right? Garo's reasoning is the exact same reasoning I'm giving for why I don't like these hero stories with no consequences. Like, he's just tired of the hero always being looked at as good, no matter how badly they treat someone. Like, so long as you're perceived as a hero, you are a hero. Despite your moral flaws, despite what you do. And Garo saw that and he's like, wait, what about the villains? What about the villains? The villains are also cool. Like, the villains are also just as flawed as the heroes. And then he realized that the world is so fucked up to the point, as long as you're branded villain, nobody cares what is done to you, so long as it's done by a hero. Are you talking about Homelander from The Boys? No, I'm talking about Garo from One Punch Man. Like, this is literally an ongoing topic in One Punch Man, where the hero society is extremely fucked up. Like, there's, in the latest chapters, there's been leaks that the Hero Association is extremely fucked up. Like, there are actual, like, ongoing issues with them. However, no one gives a shit because they're seen as heroes. Plus, Garo ends up getting rid of that ideology anyways. Like, it ends up going away. So it's fine. Like, sure, his thinking was kind of fucked up at first, but it ends up going away. Stain is still my favorite MHA character. Oh yeah, Stain was so badass, man. Sad we never see him again. Yeah, that's why OPM is goated. Yeah, exactly. Like Saitama, this is why Saitama is an exception in One Punch Man. He doesn't care about people seeing him as a hero. Like, to an extent he does, but what he cares about the most is just being strong. He wants to fight strong people. That is all he cares about at the end of the day. So unlike all these other heroes that are doing this shit for show and to look good, at least the majority of them, Saitama is just fucking bored and he wants a real fight. Like, he's a hero for the game. Like, he's not in it for money, the fame, he's in it for the game. It's the equivalent of Asmongold, who, although he has a bunch of companies, actually, I won't say it's not the equivalent of Asmongold. But imagine a YouTuber with like 1 million subscribers getting 100K plus views every video and never monetizing himself. Like, he's just doing it for the love of the game. Like, that is basically who Saitama is in One Punch Man. Like, he's just doing it for the fuck of it. Like, he's doing it for a challenge, right? Like, oh, 1 million subs? Time to get 5 million. he just keep moving forward and getting stronger. That's future Gabimaru for real? Nah. I'm gonna monetize my shit eventually. Right now, no. Because I don't need money. But in the future, for sure. I don't really care about the numbers. I just kind of care about making videos because it's just fun. Like, these streams are nice, man. Like, I have 40 people here, 30 to 40 people in here consistently. Shit's nice. At least you're honest, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, bro, like, oh, I definitely wouldn't like $300 extra from whatever the fuck I'm making. Because I think like 150 to 160K views a month is like 300, 400 a month. Although that's USD, so in Canadian it'd be more. But I'd probably put it towards setup upgrades. Because I need to get a better PC. I need to get an actual mic instead of this headset because it's annoying me. And I need to get a fucking air conditioner for my room. So I can stream without having my fan on. He's gonna monetize his channel so he can pull for Baiji. No thank you, bro. No thank you. Debatable, he joined the Hero Association because he could learn that you could actually get paid for heroing. I mean, you have to think about it, right? Literally one of the fights in the anime is him one-shotting like an actual like dragon level villain. Like, he one-shots him because he remembers that the grocery store has a sale. Like, he's just a normal guy who values money. And he doesn't make that much money from heroing either, as far as I know. Like, he's not rich by any means. Batman in A Story in Justice League Unlimited was peak cinema, made me cry. Batman being emotional took me by surprise. I haven't seen it. The biggest Baiji hater in history versus the biggest Baiji doing it. Yeah. Baiji's just useless, man. Completely useless. Oh, hail Baiji? No. No hailing Baiji, please. No hailing Baiji. You know what I'd want from the Shorekeeper? I kind of want a character that can just go over water. Kind of like in Genshin. Like, maybe the Shorekeeper will be the first character we can use to, like, go over water. Baiji. I love Baiji, but I get you. My god. What do you guys see in her? Oh, be right back.
I'm sure your wishes will come true. May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor. I'm sure your wishes will come true.
I had to help my mom with something. Paiji slander ended the stream. Okay. Yo, what happened here? I want to help out my mom. Jinshi ASMR with clouds.
Pray for anything specific.
Damn, that sunset though?
Be my honor.
Damn, I couldn't see it. Fuck. At least the moonlight looks good.
I'm sure your wishes will come true.
First time hearing her idol chat even though I have her. Baiji just hits different. Wuwa, but everyone's just Baiji. Baiji sucks. The clouds are something else. Damn. Yeah, they really are. I really love the clouds in this game. Jinshi praying for more Baiji content? Nah. Nah. Nobody cares about Baiji. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, wait, what? The tower reset. When did the tower reset? Whoa, talk about a freeze. Let's go. Spectro damage bonus. And fusion damage bonus. I want to play this game so bad. You can't? Baiji is double cheat. Oh, okay, bro. Okay. Alright, let me put Donjin in this. Have you seen Donjin's trailer? That was... Nah, I haven't. I have not seen Donjin's trailer. I forgot to use this first. What the fuck? Did I just accidentally cancel it? Bro, watch it. What are you doing? No! I forgot he has that second attack. I'm struggling to get 2130. Masterclass Chef Rail. Might have said that too early. Bro, they keep getting blocked by the other dogs every time they go to attack me, so my dodges don't do anything. Can you stop moving around, please? Bro, stop moving! Oh my god! Wish I could play Donjin like this on mobile, but I'm ass. Nah, I couldn't play Donjin like this on mobile. Got 27 out of 30. I can only 2-star fighting Scar. Damn, that's still pretty good. If Kuro's giving 5 stars this early for Wuwa, I imagine they will establish a release pattern just like with PGR. Yeah, probably. I really want to see what they do for the anniversary. Like, I wonder if we're going to get a free 5-star on the anniversary. They literally gave Dreamless Judgment Cut End as attack. Yep. Let me see if I can do this one as well. I don't think I will be. If this is the tower I think it is with like those dumbass mushrooms, I don't think I can. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. I actually took that hit. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna cheap it out. I'm gonna cheap this out. I'm gonna cheap out. I'm gonna make my life easier for myself. Fuck. I forgot I don't have a single arrow damage bonus. Oh my god. Do I at least have another ER? Just get something decent, man. Resident skill, whatever the fuck, sure. Get on the team. Probably a free 5-star selector, including limited ones. I don't know about that. Guaranteed banner with gear release? Hopefully. He kinda needs Reina. Thanks for making my life easier, Gian. If I imagine them doing something similar to PGR, maybe 80 pity banner with a guaranteed selector for any character they release, that would be cool. But I think it'd be cooler if we just got like a selector again or some shit. Because we got a selector just for there being issues off launch. So for an anniversary, which is like a way bigger thing, I don't know. We'll have to see. Is that stupid ass sword guy? Oh, of course. An arrow bird. Just what I needed. A bird that's not weak to arrow. Bro, stop the auto lock. Gian, stop auto locking.
Leave it to me.
You're wide open. Wind Rider. Break. Tell truth.
Back in the sunlight.
Ready for battle. Stop.
So one time he picks an arrow, yeah.
Leave it to me.
You're wide open. Wind Rider.
Bro, stop, please. There we go. What do you mean you didn't parry it?
Life isn't everything.
Wind Rider.
There we go. You stopped attacking? Oh. I was kind of just holding it down for the ult. That was a standard selector though. I'm talking about including limited. Oh. Then yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. It'd be cool if they lowered the pity to 60 on an anniversary.
Judgment. Let's get strike. Eradicate.
Dungeon, dungeon. I just wasted that because I had to dodge. Who do y'all prefer in terms of gameplay style? Gian, because he's the easiest character in this game to use. In terms of like animations and design and shit, it's probably Genshin, but Gian's just way easier. What the fuck?
Leave it to me. Photosynthesis.
You're wide open. Wind Rider. Finale.
Holy fucking leak damage because I don't have fucking arrow set. I forgot about Sanhua the goat. Sanhua's mid.
Luminous.
Yeah, I'll be just calling anybody goat.
Unstoppable. You're wide open. Break it till truth is solid. Fear no more.
They just be calling anybody the goat when they be deer. Oh! I just wasted that all. Holy shit.
Imitation.
Please let me switch to Gion.
Leave it to me. Life is an everything.
I only hear skill issue. Nah, I never have skill issues in these games. I'm just the best.
Unstoppable.
Whoops. No, not this dumbass tornado again. No.
Super dehydrated.
Nope. Oh my god. I don't want to use Genshin, man. It's such a waste. Gion is a skill issue unit? Nah. If I had the right 3 cost echoes on him, this shit would be so easy. But I have to run double ER. Like, oh my god. Fuck this. Imagine dying with Marina. Ugh, I would have died even earlier if I had Baiji. Is what it is. Is what it is. Cap? Nah, there's no cap. I never cap. Only because you didn't level her up, poser? Nah. Nah.
Take forth heavenly dance. Banish all vice. They will be cleansed. Let it end.
Bro, I'm doing no damage.
Sacred light.
Don't tornado. Oh!
Take 4. Evil be cleansed.
I'm not doing enough damage. I think I need to add Verena. Yeah, I do. It's doing too little. Actually, let me see how much this ult does.
Heed my calling.
Yeah, I need to add Verena. You're gonna die? Nah, I wasn't gonna die. I wasn't gonna die. I would have clutched that. You guys don't know how good I am at this game. I would have clutched that. Pretty easily, too. Like, it wouldn't even have been like a sweat. No Jongjin. I don't have Jongjin. But yeah. I need a buffer real bad.
Life is in everything. Woefully, strike is one. Fluorescent shadows. Heaven ordained. Banish all life. Thus it ends.
That made a world's difference. Holy shit.
Together we fight. Take flight. Take sacred life. Bloom. Strike is one. Thus it ends.
Use Tao Chi. I don't have the resources.
Luminous energy. Photosynthesis. Together we fight. Sacred light. Thunder guide us. Bloom. Strike is one. Strike back.
There we go. That should be it, right? Nice. Real question, does ER help with Concerto regen? I'm a noob, so I wouldn't know, but maybe. I think so. Kinda. Alrighty then. Boys, you're here. The 19 people who stuck rank 1 free-to-play Wuwa streamer. Rank 1 free-to-play. We're gonna do 2 polls on the Xiangli banner, I think. Or 3 polls. Do I get a new 4-star soon? No. I need 4 polls to get a new 4-star. And I can only do 3. Well, we're gonna get a 4-star here, just cause. I gotta go take a nap. See y'all next time. See you later, average. No Baiji. Stop with Baiji. Stop Baiji. No. No Baiji. Stop it. Alright, let's get into it. No 4-star. No 4-star. No 4-star. Oh. Going to that 10 pity. Unfortunately, I don't have enough premium currency for it left. So I don't think I can actually do anything about that. Lures. Yep. Sucks to suck. Maybe I could find something here. I still have like 68% exploration. It's going to be Sanhua. Do the exploration quests. They'd probably take longer than just going for chest. So I'm not going to do that. Like, there's 2 chests right there. Surely one of them's like gold or legendary or some shit. get 2 draws, I think. I already finished like the entire thing. I finished all of this. So this is 10 asteroid right here. Oh, I'm using the wrong echoes on my end then. Ooh, big damage. You can just basic attack and take no fall damage. You take no fall damage if you just switch to another character. Like if you fall from a super high mountain and when you're about to hit the floor, you just have to switch characters. See? Told you guys I'd get the asteroid real quick like this. Man, I love this game, LMAO. Did you know that or not? Mount Firmament OST is so good. The vocal melody is so good. Yeah, I really love Mount Firmament. Like, this is easily one of my favorite fucking areas in the game. I just basic attack to immune fall damage. Huh? Where are these chests?
There's no time to waste.
Is this supposed to be like an underground area? Below? Oh. Oh, I'm guessing this one. But it's not here either. I think. Oh, there it is.
All yours. You're welcome. Good. There's no time to waste.
Nada. I'll go for this other one though. Hey Gabby, what's up? What's up? Gameplay verse. Oh! I'm out. I'm out. But how do... Because it's not actually here. Whatever. Oh, there's a lower chamber too. Can I like go there? Is there no way for me to like choose? So I can't choose it. I just have to go lower. What the? Oh, that's sick. The game's so dark I can barely see because I have my window open. Good evening. What's up, Cheerful? Oh, this is a wall. I couldn't tell because of how pitch black my game is. This doesn't affect anything at all. Do I at least have enough already? 151. Unless it's up there. But I doubt it. Bro! Let me in! Is it maybe on the first floor? I'm gonna check if it's just on, You got an achievement? Oh, I did? Please be 10. Oh, let's go, boys. Guaranteed 4-star. Guaranteed 4-star. Who are we getting? Who are we getting? I'm saying more Teffy. You guys may have seen Tao Chi, Baiji, Baiji again, Sanhua. We want more Teffy. My more Teffy is S4. Bro, stop saying Baiji, guys. Please stop saying Baiji. Alright, here we go. Yes! 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 Fuck you guys. Baiji, Baiji. No Baiji. It's more Teffy here. S5 more Teffy. I only need one more copy for his S6. Nice. Rigged L pull? Scam? What the fuck? You guys want to see me lose? Curse of Baiji on next pull? I don't even think I can get one through the store. Oh wait, I can. Sure, I'll do one more pull for you. Nada. S5 more Teffy whaler alert. Oh, hell no. Whale alert. I'd never whale in these games.
Forgive me.
We needed Baiji? No. We really didn't. I did not need an S6 Baiji. Completely useless. Benched forever in my account. Nobody needs that. Nobody wants that. Right? So, I'm ending the stream. Thanks for everyone stopping by. Another 3-hour stream. I think this is like my my third one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching me win, because all I do is win and I never lose. And yeah. Hope all of you have a great day. Hope all of you have a great night. Once again, thanks for stopping by. And peace. And no, the word sentence of the day is fuck Baiji.